What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to AG Speaks. This is your first time to the channel. I appreciate you coming to the channel for the first time. If you are a returning member to the channel, I appreciate you for coming back, continuously supporting and helping us build and grow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are a big part of what's going on right now, and I appreciate everybody who even giving me a chance, clicking on the video, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So, on this video, I want to be telling y'all to work with others and not against them. And what I mean by work with others and not against them is don't let your ego and the way you see yourself dictate how you move and treat the people around you that's in the same thing that you are in or trying to do the same thing that you are doing. Don't try to make it all about competition, because I feel like in the world we live in, we make it so normal to be in competition with the next person. We make it so normal to be in competition with somebody that's either ahead of us or behind us as far as their progress in that specific field of work that we're trying to do. When you work with people, it creates more strength, it creates more foundation, and it gives you more ideas to bounce off of each other. When you're working against somebody, you take all that away. All you do is add pressure to yourself to be better than the next person, to be better than the person after that, the person after that. You're not really truly being able to focus on yourself, or you're so in competition with the next man and just trying to see how you can beat them or destroy them or whatever the case may be. Now, there people in life that we don't work with because we don't like their personality or their traits or things like that, or we maybe just don't mix well. Yeah, and things like that we can't control. Like if we don't get along with people personally, then of course we probably won't be able to work well together. That's cool. I understand that part. But just seeing somebody that you don't know from a can of paint doing the same thing that you're doing, instead of putting your ego to the side, your pride to the side, reaching out and actually trying to collab with them on a project that could benefit the both of you and actually take you guys both to the next level. Instead of doing that, you would rather look at this person, feel threatened, and try to knock them off the board or try to outdo whatever they're doing. Now you're comparing yourself to another person. Now your work reflects what another man is doing without you even noticing it, what another man or woman is doing. So what I feel like people need to start realizing is once you can start building a sort of camaraderie, is that the right word? Camaraderie. I don't know how to say that word. That's crazy. But once you can start to build some type of bond with people around you who are doing the same things that you are doing, y'all could both begin to elevate in ways that y'all never would have thought. Because now it's two minds instead of one. Now it's maybe 20 ideas instead of 10 ideas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doubling up on brain power and everything. So it's like, well, if you can get to that mindset where you understand that that is valuable, that is important, that is something that could help everybody in that situation, that could potentially change the lives of the people around the both of you. Once you can start to realize that, instead of thinking like, oh man, they doing what I'm doing, I gotta outdo them, I gotta do better than them. Because I feel like you handicap yourself, because now instead of you being as creative as possible and thinking about all the things you could do, you trying to figure out how to outdo this next person who might not even be as broad-minded, like broadly, you know what I'm saying, that might not even think as broad as you do. So now you're putting yourself in a little box to start try to outdo this man that's in this other little box, or this woman that's in this other little box. That's not something I really recommend you doing. And for the people that you don't really mesh with, or the people you don't really mix well with, people that you really don't got a good vibe with, just keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say to just sit there and watch what they doing and try to outdo them. I would just say to just keep your distance and try to look for other opportunities, because the more you focus on the negative aspect of anything, it takes away from your positive outlook on other things you could be focusing on. And like, you need to start focusing on like building more connections. Like if you just sit here focusing on, oh, I gotta outdo this person, I gotta be better than this person over here, you'd have missed out on 20 different people over here that's doing really well, that you actually would work well with, that you actually would get along with. You missing out on that because you focusing on all the negative. And I use it as an analogy to the same thing. Like a lot of celebrities and people who are in the public spotlight, I see a lot of them so focused and quick to jump on negative comments and to respond to negative people, but they leave all the positive people hanging. Like all the people who actually love you and support you and really actually care about what you're doing and care about you as a person, you put all them on the back burner to go talk to this person who is willing to bring, who would rather bring negative energy to what you're doing, who would rather try to tear you down, who doesn't care nothing about you, who's only worried about a click or a view or some clout, or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. Like when you more so focused on that type of person, you're going to attract more of that to you, because all these people with celebrities, right? All these people want to speak to you. All these people want to get in touch with you. All these people want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? And you got thousands of comments. You got thousands of comments everywhere. You celebrity, you big, stuff like that. And everybody want to know how to get in touch with you. You know what I'm saying? And all the positive people who tell you they love what you do, they've been watching you since such and such, and they supporting you to the end, and people who comment that type of stuff, you ignore them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of celebrities ignore those comments, but let it be somebody talking crazy, put a paragraph this long, just negative stuff. I don't like how you did this. I don't like how you did that. I don't like the way you do this. I don't like your shoes. I don't like people who just got bad things to say. For some reason, they always get the responses. And how you think the people who show love feel? So now when you responding to all the negative, it might inspire somebody to show more negative comments towards you because they just want to get in touch with you. They might not even feel what they're typing, but they know that you will respond to it. There's some people who just want to get a response. Like they just want to see that you acknowledge them. So they willing to say anything now because you're showing all the attention to the negative. So people that gives people motivation to be more negative because they feel like that's what's going to work as far as getting your attention. And I think it's the same thing with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the universe and energy and things like that. If you want to attach your mindset to so many different negative things, that's what you're going to attract back. That's what you're going to get back. So that's why I say before, probably a couple minutes ago, that's why I said before, when you're not really getting along with somebody or y'all don't mix well with each other, don't be so focused on trying to focus on that part of it and trying to crush that person. Distance yourself, leave it alone, let them do what they do over there, and go focus on these people over here who you can actually work with and build with. And all the rest will take care of itself, you know what I'm saying? And just continue to have a good heart, continue to pray, and continue to wish the best for everybody, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because even if you don't get along with somebody, that don't mean they don't deserve to win, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? And if you got a good heart, you still wish the best upon those people that you don't really hang around, I feel like more good things will come to you because at that point, you're not operating out of ego, you're not operating out of your own personal feelings. You operating out of logic. You operating out of love. You operating out of good energy, good faith, good everything. You know, and I feel like that's something that gets noticed by God, the universe, and everything else. You know, it's just like it's something that you gotta, I guess you could say, train your mind to start thinking like. But you'll see the benefits in it. Like if you think about the most successful people in life, they work with so many people. You know what I'm saying? Like they work with a lot of people. They have good connections. They have a good team. Having a good team is not spoken about a lot. Like everybody be looking at successful people thinking that they did it on their own. No, they had a whole team of people who was like-minded, who supported the vision, who was willing to work for the vision, who was willing to work for the manifestation of everybody's dreams and goals. Like that's the whole purpose. Like finding people who are like-minded, who's willing to put in the work that you're willing to put in to make a dream or a vision come to life. And once you can make a dream or a vision come to life, everybody's happy, everybody wins, everybody eat. You know what I'm saying? And you should have it in your heart. You should have it in your heart to want to see the next man win. You know what I'm saying? You should have it in your heart to want to see anybody win because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Don't nobody deserve to be out here just suffering. It's hard to, life hard as it is. So you wishing bad on somebody, that's even worse. You feel me? So I hope this video provided some value to y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all have anything y'all want to talk about, y'all can comment down below. And other than that, I'm gone.